Today's school, now and I can actually really talk on this. You know, we look at back in one time where there wasn't a such thing as we always had disability. Disability has been around for years, but the thing about it, it goes in different transitions because first of all, when we was in the 1970s, we had mental retardation and all cerebral palsy and all these different kind of diseases. But today we working on a high string behavior. Today's it's not really all about. I mean, we do have autistic kids and everything else, but it has taken over the city schools like tremendously. The schools, I mean, it's not one school that doesn't have it. Every school has uh, the children that have behavior problems or of attention deficit because they can't focus on what's going on. You know, most of the children want to do what they want to do. But like we say, if we all work in one group between the parents and the school with parents involvement, we can get a long way. We can go a long way, but we're trying to reach. Um, it's a shame when the parents are in denial, when they don't understand what's going on, in which I believe they do, but they just don't want to face reality. You know, I think if they more likely work with us, it become an easier job for them. Remind them of what's wrong, what they're doing right, what they're doing, and you can't not all the time tell them that they're bad. Give them a compliment when they do succeed and does something good. You understand? Because if they hear all negative, where do the positive steps in? You know, you have to compliment them on the good things they do. Give them things to do and let them know that they're doing such a good job. I think what breaks them down more is the yelling and you telling them you don't do anything right. You're still bad. You're doing this again bad. Everything is bad, 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 bad. What happened to good, 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 good? I appreciate what you're doing. Thank you for doing it and give them a compliment for when they do the things. Most of the times when they say a child is bad, if they're giving the same behavior, that's not being bad. That's who they are. You understand? So you're used to that. So you don't keep saying they bad because that's what they do. So now they don't become bad anymore. That's them. I've learned that since I was working with the kindergarten students, where I had a child that every day did the same thing, and now every day I should report that he's doing the same thing. So then the teacher looked at me like, anything else? Because that's not being bad no more. That's the same behavior that he's been doing. So I learned the difference of being bad and something different. What we want to do is look for the change in the behaviors, not the same consistent of the same behavior, the change in the behaviors. You understand? So we got to learn the difference of working with them, being there for them. I know a lot of us get frustrated because some of them are in kindergarten, and for a kindergarten to go to extremes, it seems like wow, what happened? But a lot of this also deals with the child's lifestyle. If we can focus on what happened in this child's life, because we can't resolve it. You know, we can only get temporarily fixed or put things in place to take the steps to try to change something different in what he's doing. So he won't keep doing the same, or she won't be doing the same thing, the same pattern every day. We put different changes in their lives, different steps to change their pattern. You know, I've seen third graders to where they're, using profanity, disrespecting adults, and I mean it's not in just one school; it's in every school. And sometimes I also see where the behavior is so bad, all you do is write incidents, write up the incidents, write up the incidents, write them up. But in the meantime, this child is doing everything that he wants to do to keep the other children from learning. It's a hard job, but it can be done. I no more patience. It's a lot. It's stressful when you're trying to teach 30 children and you got one that's interrupting. You know, I feel sorry sometimes. I feel for some of the teachers, but also the students that's in the classroom that can't focus on what they need to do. You know, what do I do? You got colleagues, you got peers that you can also phone a friend before you lose yourself. I was told yesterday at a spring conference to where there's a word called rain, which helps you to bring back yourself. to where if a child is so high that you feel like, wow, I'm losing it. You understand? You have to stop. And it's not to take self-inventory on what the child is doing. Think about what you're doing. You know, you need to come back to your mind and figure out what it is that this child is doing to trigger you. Because now you have behaviors, you understand, only because of the stress of this child. So we also do have to take self-inventory every now and then, think about what we're doing, and you know, and literally on our own self, because we can become self-destruction also. You know, it is a stressful job, but you got to also remember to come back to you. We become the person that we're around. If we're around this child all day, every day, from September to June, and this child is given negative behavior, and it's really bringing you to in a negative way of thinking to what do I do? What do I do? Till you get stressful, so there's no more answers. There's always answers. You understand? But don't also stay true to you. As I said, again, stay true to you. You know, you're there to help them, not to, you know, like we said, we do no harm. And we must stick to those vows. We do no harm. Amen.